Hey guys, it is Crystal Dragonfly here with another embellishment. Like I said before, if you watch the first one, there would be 2 this week because, yeah. So what we are going to make on this one is flowers. And I know you guys can see it, but I don't know how the color is, so I'm hoping it's better than... I got that one, I've got this one, you'll hear that? I just love the sound of that. Let me show you this one. And then I've got couple small ones, and you see I used little flat pony bead that we did today. Well, whenever you guys watch this. So, I love them, so fun, and I'm going to show you how to do it. All you guys are going to need to make these are, you need some some fake flowers. I'm going to tell you, the cheaper, the better flowers you're going to get. Hands down. You know, you can go to, I got this bunch. There's 2 more heads that were on here, but I did some of these, and anyways, for under $1 at Walmart. Of course, you can get them at Dollar Tree. Of course, for $1. So, world's your oyster on that. You need fake flowers. Now, if you don't have fake flowers, the same technique can be used on. I had some of these. I got them in a thrift store bag. It had some arts and crafts stuff, and these are all. They're maple-y type of leaves for fall decorations. They were actually from the Dollar Tree. It had a little tag on it, is how I knew. Those are actually, this one and this one is made out of these leaves. So basically, if you have, and then also, now these right here are made out of, I have this old, and every crafter I think has it, that one spool of ribbon they got somewhere. Nope, they don't even know where. I actually got this from my mom. It's just that cheap plain white ribbon. I've had this forever. So you can get big fat, if you have cheap ribbon laying around. It doesn't have to be white either, guys. You can use any type of color there is. This I actually made these 2 out of, what I did, and I will show you how I did them. So, the world's your oyster. If you got some fake flowers or some of some type of material like the fall leaf decorations or something like that, or some cheapy ribbon, cheaper the better, guys, remember. But mainly it's for the flowers, okay? Other things you're going to need for this project is glue. You do not have to use a hot glue gun. You can just use regular tacky glue, Elmer's, whatever you have. Scissors. And you either need a hot glue gun or a hot air gun. I used my pink one that I got, my embossing heat tool by Paper Studios. Now, a lot of your guys' hair dryers get hot enough where you can use it with. And if you don't have either, or your hairdryer doesn't get that hot, you can just use a candle, and above the flame, you're going to probably want to, and you can do it like that. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get started, alright? Let me get these put away and show us what we're going to do, guys. Alright, guys, the first part I'm going to show you, which is what I mainly did it with, and then I started trying other materials and stuff. So we're going to work with what I first initially used this for, which I actually got this, I remembered, I knew about this a long time ago, but then Shannon Green did a video, something like this, and then I remembered about it. You know how that is, you forget, and then, yeah. So, first off, the first part I'm going to show you how to do the the flowers. These are all just flower petals I took off. And the point of this, guys, is to use what you got. Every crafter woman usually has some type of dead flower, or the not real flowers hanging around. So it's a great way to use up things that you have around the house. But it's also, if you don't have it, it's also a cheap way than $1 get some and make some. Because flower embellishments, these cool, are going to cost you some money. And I'm not just saying that because I think they're cool. They are. Alright. Next thing you're going to need, you can use some type of sprays, guys. I'm using my homemade spray inks that I made. If you're, want to watch that, I tried to put it in the down bar if I remember. It's do-it-yourself homemade alcohol spray inks. So let's get this party started, guys. I put down different colored ones because I wanted to show you that you can do different colored ones. You don't have to use the same ones. I got yellowy green ones over there. This is a pink one I'm just kind of messing with here. This is green. I know you're not going to be able to see them all. But I'm trying to show you guys here. Like I said, I like them like all kinds of colors, guys, because it just makes them look that much cooler. If you just wanted to stick with one color, you could. And you didn't have to put stuff on them if you didn't want to. If you spray them good enough, they should leak through, but some of them you might need to flip over. If you're not getting a really good consistency on it. Another way you can use these, guys, is... shit, I just had a brain fart. To color them is another way to do it, and I was going to show you, is you can leave them like that, do the process, and once they're put together, you can take acrylic paint and paint them, and I will show you guys kind of how to do that also. So if you don't have spray inks, don't get all your undies in a bunch, because I will show you how to do some without spray inks, and still they will be beautiful and lovely without it. So I think I'm pretty good here. I'm going to I like some of the colors showing through, so we got them all spray ink. I'm going to sit these over yonder, and we're going to get the next series. I'm going to show you how to use the ribbon and the leaves. So, alright, hold on, I'm going to set that up. Alright guys, now for the base of the ribbon ones, you want to do is cut your piece out, cut it in half, and all you're going to do is cut a circle. Of course, with here, we don't need it perfect, so if it's a little oblong, I'm not real too worried about it. So, if you want it perfect, then use a lid or some, and then use your pencil, and then do it this way. But you know me, guys, I'm all about quick and fun and hands-on. Not so much sit there and make a perfect circle. Alright, so there's that part. Okay, another option is if you have a punch. I don't have a big one, but this one is not too bad, and it made this size. No, I didn't make this size. It made this little bitty one here. So it works on ribbon, at least mine do, and mine's not a fancy stamp. Paper Studio, I think this one like $3 or $4. Actually, it was like $2 because I got it on clearance, so it was like probably $4 or $5 normally. So there we go. I cut up some, and then you can keep this for something later. There we go. Now, these I'm just going to leave because when they wrinkle up, it's really cool. Now these though, you could still do one like that and make it more of a kind of a daisy, posy type of one. But yeah, you know me guys, I like different, so. Just take it, cut slips for your petals. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. The more perfect it is, in fact, you're gonna want to do it. You know, you want to make a fun mess. And once you can make fun messes, and it doesn't have to be perfect, your art and your fun and your artwork and your creativity will be way better because of it. I know that sounds weird, but so here we go. That's how we're making these. Simple, cut a circle. I did these differently. I was just talking to you and I screwed up, but I'm going to see what that's going to turn out to be. Alright, same thing as before, except I am not actually going to spray, I'm not going to paint any of these with my spray inks, because I'm going to show you how to paint these at the end, and what they look like. I love them. I think they look really cool. So, water, if you guys have watercolors, they will work. Watercolored paints will work on these. You're going to have to get them pretty runny and like drip them, flick them. You can color these with that if you're wanting to do it at this time. Heck, you could use markers and color on them. It's pretty open. Alright guys. Now on what I did with the leaves, when I did those here, I actually took and cut, I'm just going to do a small one here. So, oops, I'm beating you guys up again, I'm sorry. I'm horrible about that. As I just cut like petals would kind of be. That's what I did with these. That way they get the individual kind of look, instead of one unit. So that one was made with the leaves. I think it's really pretty. And then this one was made with these leaves, but I painted on that one. I love the sound of these things when they're done. So, that's what I'm going to do with these. Another thing to use is, I know the hula, you know, the cheap hula things. You know what I'm trying to say. Leis that everybody gets for parties and things. You have any of those lying around, those work awesome too. So, same type of thing. Alright guys, I've got everything cut and ready, and the next step is going to be actually molding these bad boys. So, I'm going to pause real quick, get the other ones that are dry, and we're going to go for it. Alright guys, since I have the heat gun, this is what I'm using. Like I said, you can use a candle. Just use it above it. I'm going to show you a few of these, how it works, and then I'm going to show you some of the on the white ribbon and some on the fat, just to show you the difference in them. And then I'm not going to sit here and do it the whole one, because you know that kind of gets a little boring. Sitting here and watch. These are the flower petals. It does take a minute or two, you know, for your heat gun, at least mine, to get to the temperature it needs to be. But once it starts, you need to watch it, because if you don't move it around, it will burn, guys. You'll get a brown, crusty look, which, you know, I like it on some of them, because it gives it that unique look, but you might not want it on yours, so. And you can always do them more after you get them put together. You can use the gun on them and get them, or your blow dryer, because like I said, blow dryers work too. You know, what's fun is they're all different. And like I said, the cheaper the better. You're going to get different looks, so. Just kind of, yeah, there's that one. Okay, so you see how that one works. Now we're going to try one of these other type of flowers I haven't tried yet. And we're going to see how these wrinkle up. See, these are already wrinkling up way much better than that one. Watch fingers, guys, because it does get hot. Now these flowers I actually got at Dollar General. Yeah. This pinky one was on sale. So, and I've noticed too, if you let them cool down a little bit and then hit them again, for some reason, once it gets kind of hot and movie, it kind of, yeah, doesn't work as well, so. They're getting away, they're getting away! Alright, there, see how wrinkly that one got? Really wrinkly. I'm going to show you on the ribbon here how it works. Same way, guys. Yeah, this one actually, they wrinkle up really good. Really good wrinkle. And these work really good too. So you see how the more heat you put on it, the more wrinkly you're going to get, and the more different you're going to get on your flower. You want them wrinkly, you want them different to get those different unique looks. So just keep doing that, guys, and I will be back after I get all these done, show you how we're going to put them together in the next step. Alright, guys, I went ahead and we got them all done. As you see, they all different. You know, some of them shrink the hell up. I noticed the cheaper they are, the better. You know, you can get more cooler flowers out of them. Now, you notice my big ones are still pretty big, but I will actually do a little more heat gun to them once I get them put together. The ribbon does fantastic. I mean, they are... They're like, wow, I think these are actually two stuck together. They're very much so shrinky dinky type of thing. Looking great, I can't wait to see that one. Now, I did not actually do the little ones that I die cut, punch cut, whatever you want to call it. Because they are so little, they are hard. This is what they look like when they're done. It's easier to put them together and then use the heat gun, so... tidbit there. I am actually going to use my glue gun today because I'm doing this quickly. So normally though I use my Elmer's or tacky glue. So let's get started. And of course, you know, the fun in this is when you do several different types is you get pretties. Another tidbit is that since I'm not gluing these onto something, I cut little pieces of cardboard. You know me, I've got cardboard coming out my butt because I save everything. And I glue them onto the cardboard. That way then I have a base. That way they're not gluing to every other thing. So, alright, let's get started. And it's just pretty simple, guys. You're just gonna put them together. You can change them up. You can put, you know, several different types on different ones. You know, the artistry is up to you. Is that even a word? Artistish? Well, it is now, because I just created it. It's late. My mind has been going a mile a minute. It's like since I was sick, and yes, I'm still in pain, I'm still dealing with that, but since I was like stuck on the couch, my brain is just non-stop exploded. I swear, I couldn't move my body, so my brain went overdrive. I don't know if I want to go another one, because I'm going to shrink this up more, so I think that's good. You know, not only can we use these on our, these are, pardon me guys, these of course are the pretties that I made in our embellishments video 1, which is, these are the, should I put that one? I think I want that quite, I think I want a little one. I don't want a huge one on there. I'm like not even talking now. La 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 la. There you go. And of course, if you didn't make or you don't have any of the flat beads, you can use, which I used on this one, I used a piece of the flat jewels that I got from my love mail from Connie. So I used that on there, and that was before I actually made my pill. Jesus Louises. Before I made those. It's late, guys. I've done a lot today. Alright, so that's that one. I'm going to leave it like that for now while it kind of sits up, and we're going to continue on. Like I said, I'm not going to show you all of them, but this is basically how you do it. Get you a piece of cardboard. I go ahead and put a little bit of glue on it, and like I said, that way it's a tidbit for you. You're not burning yourself so much because you got a backing on it. And it just works. For some weird reason, it works. Let's put more glue in. More glue, more glue. Ooh, that was a little hot. You guys burn yourselves a lot with that dang glue. Yeah, I'll go for projects and projects, and I don't. And then I'll have one simple thing, like this. I'll glue the shit out of myself. Go figure. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a little bit different. I'm gonna add on that. I think that'll look cool. What do y'all think? This one I'm gonna put pretty big. I don't think this is one that I'll actually put on. I don't want that. That I'll actually put onto. Help me out, guys. The bigger ones I probably won't use so much on my art ones as I will on, like, maybe on wreaths or on, let's see, there's all kinds of things, and we're going to do other videos with it. Picture frames. Yeah. Lots of things we can use on them. So, if you want to put 10 layers of flour, then put 10 layers of flour. I don't want mine quite so poofy, so that's why I'm not putting that many. I don't want the green. I really, really don't. There. Alright, now I want to put a pretty on. There's a few of the ones I stuck on here. No. I think we're going to go with that green blue there. And there we go, like I said, okay, so I'm going to put these together like this, guys, and I will be back for the next step to finish them off, alright? Alright, guys, I got them all glued together. Looking pretty good so far. Not quite there, though, I would have to say. Still pretty friggin' cool, in my opinion. So, this one's pretty much done. I'm not going to heat gun anymore because it's pretty ruffled. This is one we're going to color with the paint. This one I'm going to heat with the heat gun a little bit. And the rest of them, I think, a little besides that one. That one's really poofy and I like it. So let's get heating these up a little bit more. And of course, this one that we made literally with just put them together and went. So I've not actually tried this one out yet. I literally went with before the whole do them separately, then glue them on. But it's really hard to do because they are so little. Which right now, they're kind of hard to do too because they're so friggin' hot. It's hot. So, There we go. This might not work, guys. Might have to go back to doing it that way, because while I'm heating it, guess what's happening? I'm heating the glue up. So that's one thing you gotta kind of be careful of when doing these with the glue, hot glue especially. It'll melt any of your glue, but it seems to be the hot glue is kind of one of the worst ones. With your hot glue, that will get icky and gross. So, I think it's a cute one. It's not, oh my god, gorgeous, but I think it's adorable. I'm going to fluff this up, try to get this in the middle a little bit better, and we'll be good to go. Oh, cute. That ended up turning out really nice. Ooh. Really nice, cute little one. I put a little paint on it if that's what you want, but we're gonna do those in a minute. So the bigger ones aren't so bad because your glue's in the middle and you're hitting the outskirts. So as long as you kind of stay away from it, you really won't have that issue with the glue. There's that one. I like it. I like it. Now let's try to get these bigger ones to be a little more fluffy. Like I said, the cheaper the better, guys. On this. Ooh, it's hot. Hot. Sorry if I'm off camera, guys. Just trying to do this, not really paying attention to where the camera is. Another problem is they will kind of glue or stick together. You have to pull them apart, which they come apart just fine. Yeah, that crunchy. I love that sound. It's like papery type of thing. There went my middle of my button. I just was lost. Let's put another one on. If I can find it. Darn it. And that'll show you. You can lose middles. Like I said, the first ones I did a little bit, I wrinkled them a lot more, but I thought, I'll try to put a little more wrinkle on them this time. So, I would definitely recommend like a tacky glue for this. It works so much better when you, like I said, you use a hot glue, you're going to have issues with it doing what it just did. So, I like it. You can wrinkle them and shrink them, and I like that. I don't want them huge puffy, because if I want them huge puffy, I just keep those type of flowers, But I wanted different puffy. I want a different puffy. I just wanted them like they were on the side, when you buy them or when you keep them, get them. I wouldn't have done that. So, these are going on mainly on my art project, so I don't want. There we go. I don't want them real poofy. Watch your glue, because they will get hot. I like it. It's different. Awesome sauce. I did that one. I kind of like this one already, but we're gonna try to see if we can get these edge ones a little bit more. little bit more. Make sure that bevel's on there. Oop, I got some glue on me. They are hot, guys. When you're messing around with them, they are hot. I tell you, the leaf and the white ribbon that I had has worked the best. I had that one flowery one that did really good, and it, like I said, it was a really old, cheap flower that I had forever. Plasticky, fake flower. So I say get the old icky ones, guys. Cheap ones, icky ones. And you can always cut them if you want them smaller. Like I said, it's all up to you. Alright, now I'm going to show you what they kind of look like if you paint them a little. You can paint them. We're going to use a little paint on one, and then I'm going to show you like a marker on another. I was going to say, if you have like some spray mists or glitter mist, sorry, you could do some glitter mist on them to give them that shiny type of feeling. Totally up to you. And I just got paint all over me because it flicked. I don't even bother trying to keep my nails nice anymore, guys, because I'm painting so much. And paint will come right off unless you have nail polish on. And then if you have nail polish on, you're screwed because the shit attaches to it and you can't get it off. So, yeah. I'm going to do this little one. So, like I said, if you wanted to really get in there, you could do so much with these guys, with different colors and depth, and don't be afraid, as I'm always saying, to make it your own. I'm going to add a little bit dark on here, just a little smidge, or smidge. We're going to do a smidge. Just to give it a little. I like how the white's shown through though, because I don't want to really color. I'm just absolutely loving these. So, see? Like I said, you could hit it with glitter. If you don't have the spray mist, you can hit it with glitter. That's an option for you also. If you don't have any of that, and all you've got is permanent markers. I don't want to use that one. And all you have is permanent markers. You can use permanent markers. I mean, guys, it's not have to be perfect. It has to be fun. And if you ain't having fun, you're not doing it right. And there's a simple one with a Sharpie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on embellishments. I had a blast making them, and I'm going to be making more and more of them, I can tell you, because they're one of those things that's fun to do. And fun to do and make. What I'm doing is I'm wiping my... I don't like wasting paint, so I use these, and then when these get filled and look kind of cool, I use them in collages and art projects and different things. No waste in here, guys. No waste in here. So I also have the no wasted paint notebook. But that's a whole nother video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Much happiness to you, and go out and embellish something. Bye.